Good morning, everybody. And today I want to introduce my good friend Karen Hand, who I was introduced to by Beryl Comer. And she said to me, "Have you met my friend Karen yet?" And I said, "No." And then when I did, I actually met you first, one of your presentations. Oh my gosh, you blew my mind. The way you present is absolutely phenomenal. And because you're just one of the best, you're so funny.
No, I think we can credit Beryl with being a good judge of talent because she said the exact same thing to me about you, Claudia.
You're kidding.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I take that as, wonderful praise.
Yes.
Karen, and I get to see you again soon. So
Yes.
that's wonderful at the Mid America Hypnosis Conference.
Yeah, you're coming to my backyard.
I know.
Chicago's my town. You're coming here.
Have you always lived in Chicago?
Since I was 21 years old, I've lived in Chicago.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So
I
you
grew up in Oklahoma. I was born in Oklahoma, but I escaped and moved to Chicago when I was 21.
okay. I don't know because I've never been to Oklahoma, so I can't say that. I escaped England in the cold weather. There you go. And I came to North Carolina. So the blue skies.
I
Uh,
will say that Oklahoma has better weather than Chicago, but everything else about Chicago I found to be much better.
okay. Okay. And the Mid America Hypnosis Conference.
That's here. Yes.
Yeah. So it's changed hands a bit and it's taken on a different kind of twist.
Yes.
And I'm still new to conferences, so I'm finding my way around them. However, I am really excited about this one because there's some really great speakers. Hey, you're speaking.
Yes, I will.
I'm
You're speaking.
speaking.
We've got a lot of great people coming to Mid America. This used to be my conference. I used to run this conference, but the board and and Carm Blackenary, who was really the chairman of the board of Mid America, had some health issues and he couldn't do it. And we decided to turn this over to somebody who wanted to do this full time and really grow the conference. So it went to Richard Nongard first, and now with Rich Guzzi. And Rich is really putting time and effort into growing this conference. And man, I'm 100% behind him because I want it to survive. It's in my backyard, right? I love this conference. It's got a rich 35 plus year history. So I'm very excited to see what Rich does with it this year. He's bringing Richard Bandler, the co-founder of NLP, to not only be keynote speaker, but to do a post-conference full day workshop. Bandler doesn't do that very often. So that's a big score for Mid America. I'm very proud of him for doing that.
I am, and I believe Richard Bandler often only does speaks for about a couple of hours, and then
But
this
he's guaranteed to not only do his keynote, but to do the full day of training, not to have, his underlings train, but to do the full day of training for that post conference. That'll be a great event.
Oh, I know. I'm excited for it. And we have Chase Hughes
Yeah.
as well. And then there's the fun things. And I really love that actually there's going to be 3 nights of bringing everybody together, which means it becomes like a family.
These conferences, Claudia, are very much, I've been going to conferences a long time, and I know you've been on the conference circuit for a couple of years. It really is like a family reunion, is it not?
Yeah.
I mean, you see your family members. We do become a family, and you see your family members, and everybody gets together. And yes, Rich has put together some very fun things like hypno game night and uh,
Right. Okay. Family Feud.
family feud. Right, right.
So literally the family can,
Yes,
but it
yes.
gets naughty.
Like family events do.
Yes.
when it's adults only. This is an adults only family reunion.
Yeah. So it's fun, because I mean well, let's face it, we're all there to learn and grow and enjoy ourselves. And actually, I believe that when we're actually having fun, it anchors it in more in any case.
Don't you laugh with your clients?
I,
Don't you laugh when you want to change a mindset? Don't they say laughter is the best medicine? Yes, that's what brings us together, keeps us together, and keeps the mindset positive. Lots of laughter. You and I laugh a lot. So that's why we are so into this, I think.
I know we've already been giggling before we came on here. So
Yeah.
And actually, that's right, because I get to have a pre-conference the day before the conference starts, which is the 17th of October. So my pre-conference is on the 16th, and it is the bunny talk process. I am training it, which, as we've just said, and it's all through play. So it's laughter. People do have fun. They have fun on it. But yeah.
I think you have to have fun. You know, we all hypnotists work with change, people who want to make change. And it seems to me one of the easiest ways to make change is to laugh about the way it is now. Because the way it is now is something that you've orchestrated. And you did this for a very positive reason. What's the reason you're doing this? If you laugh at that, you can change it because the laughter breaks the old stuck state. When I talk to my clients about change, I talk to them about how humans make change so difficult. Oh my gosh, I hate change. Change is so hard. It's so hard to change. Nobody likes to change. That's BS. And I happen to be a BS detector, by the way. That's BS, just belief system, just somebody's belief system. And they are incorporating in their belief system the suggestion that change is hard. Stop hypnotizing yourself that way. Hypnotize yourself in a different way. Change is easy. It's the most natural thing you do all day. You change lanes, you change money, you change your mind. For heaven's sake, you changed your underwear today, didn't you?
I hope so.
There's the laughter I was going for. And when clients say, well, yes,
Yeah.
that changes the mindset. That
Yeah.
breaks that old stuck state and opens up possibilities for something different. So laughter is the best way to get there, I think.
Absolutely. And as I heard somebody saying, comedy is tragedy with time.
And strategy.
And there you go.
Right?
It's, I mean, there's so often I chuckle away it sounds terrible, doesn't it? But chuckle away in bed at night with my husband. He's asleep and I'll be suddenly laughing. He's go, what are you laughing at now? Which one? And it's so awful because I always laugh at when he's hurt himself. He's been really uncomfortable.
Glad you became a hypnotist rather than a nurse, my friend.
So, I mean, I am terrible, but I anchor these funny things in.
Yeah.
Because it clears. And that's what I get my clients to do. They anchor the good state in because they have a resource. And I say it's like having magic in your fingers. To my little children, would you like some magic in your fingers? Oh, yes. So what's a good time, and we go through the whole anchoring process. And then once we have changed out something that has been horrible for them, so like a pooey feeling, if you like, because all children love poo and wee. I don't care what they say, they just do.
Too, by the way, because that adult's little inner child comes out every time you talk about poo and wee.
and it does. So I do it with my adults as well.
Yeah.
And then once I've done some change work with them with my bunny eye movements, the child will come in with a resourceful thing like, oh, I'm okay, or so what, or let it go, or I'm safe now, or I don't care. And then we anchor that in, and it's stacking those anchors. And yeah.
I just want to tip anybody off who hasn't taken this bunny talk training. Claudia was just talking about the eye movements. I just want to tip you off. She has found a way to covertly include EMDR in this training. The EMDR folks say we lay hypnotists can't use it. You have to be in the licensed professions. Well, guess what? We can use it, and it does work. And Claudia has it folded over into her techniques. It's brilliant.
Thank you. And it is, yeah.
I teach covert EMDR all the time.
It's I'm very excited for it, actually. And
yeah.
Anybody who does take it here at the Mid America Hypnosis Conference, the pre-conference, you will get the online version as a bonus for free, which is a 2-day one. So it's actually really fantastic value to come to the conference and do my pre-conference workshop.
Yeah, absolutely. Inside the conference, I'm going to be teaching quick change hypnotiques. It'll be a series of techniques that are very quick, that produce laughter, that create almost instant change. And I'll be teaching also with Gary Coles, who'll be coming over from Europe. We'll be teaching what happens when things go wrong.
Yeah.
If somebody does something that you don't expect, what do? You stay flexible, you dance with the client. And that's what we're going to be talking about.
I
And
love
you're teaching something inside the conference too. What's your event?
So yes, it'll be about the importance of being indifferent as opposed to necessarily, because so many and I get it, you know, we forgiveness is a big thing, okay, and I do encourage forgiveness of ourselves. However, who am I to tell somebody you have to forgive somebody? Oh,
Right.
okay. Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay. Because I do see people, and it's happened, you know, within my family, there's a lot of big, heavy stuff. So I help people with the bunny high movements become indifferent to that thing so that they get to choose to forgive because it's their choice to, if they want to. And it's so much easier for them to choose to make that choice if they want to, because they now feel indifferent towards it. And it's their choice. I am never, ever going to say, you have to do this.
Agreed. Who are we to tell somebody they have to do something? They've been running their mind without us all this time, and they've been doing it pretty successfully. They just came across a snag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
So my job is to help them let it go. That's what I'm really good at doing. And then their job is to move on.
Very good.
Absolutely. That is all within the bunny talk process.
And that's just Claudia and me talking about what we're going to be doing at the conference. And then my friend Gary Coles, who's coming from Europe. There are, how many do we have? 40 presenters, maybe?
There may be more.
I don't know the exact number.
All fantastic ones.
And from all over the world. So people are bringing in their expertise. And I learned this a long time ago, Claudia. And I came to hypnosis from a radio background, a very competitive business entertainment. And when I first became a hypnotist, I had a mentor here in Chicago, Larry Garrett, who will be at the conference. Larry, who said, there's no competition in hypnosis. I thought he was crazy. It took me a couple of years to figure out exactly what that means in our business. The way you do hypnosis and what you bring to work with your client is different from the way I do it and what I bring to work with my client, which is different than the way Gary does it or Larry does it or anybody else does it. And they're all right.
Yes.
Because we attract the clients that resonate with us. We each bring something to the table, and when it resonates, it's a match. That's why there's no competition. That's why when I teach my students, I say, you got to put yourself out there and let people select themselves into your business. Make yourself available and they will find you. That's why there's no competition. And all of this wealth of experience has come together at this conference here in Chicago. We'd love to have you come be with us. For speakers, can't wait to see you. And for people who want to learn about hypnosis, even if you don't want to be a hypnotist, come. Discover what it's all about. And the most important point is discover how you can use it for you. Mid America Hypnosis Conference. Come discover it. It's the thing. Can I cuss here?
Yeah.
It's the shit. You got to come and do it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you've just said that you're going to be giving loads of techniques and strategies. I do as well. I explain things. And it's like, that's what people want. That's the everyday life. I give that to my clients anyway. And so do you. So and I know that's what I like about this conference as well, Karen, is that it is open to everybody. And hairdressers, massage therapists, all those people that actually listen to their clients, feel their clients, help their clients anyway, you can actually then share some of these techniques with them.
Here's the dirty little secret. You're already practicing hypnosis. You're practicing it on other people. You're practicing it on yourself, and hypnosis being practiced on you every single moment of every single day. Wouldn't you like to know how to use it with some strategy to improve your life? Wouldn't you know how to guard against it if it's being done to you against your will? Boy, you'll find out all of that stuff at Hypnosis World Mid America. Join us. It's October 17th through 19th. You'll want to be there. You don't want to experience FOMO over this because it will improve your life.
I agree. Absolutely. Thank you, Karen. We look forward to seeing everybody there. So absolutely fantastic. And I get to give you a big squeeze when I see you then. All right. So, and thank you everybody for watching. Take care. Bye.